living being or Parabrahma or Brahma, everyone is Anandamaya. That Ananda can you get perfectly when you take Ananda with Krishna, in association with Krishna. You associate with Krishna as servant or as friend or as father, as mother, as conjugal lover. There are 5 rasas: Shanta, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Here also, in this material world, we have got the same rasas. We are related with somebody as father, or somebody as son, somebody as lover, somebody as beloved, somebody as master, somebody as servant. This is relations. This is the perverted reflection of the spiritual world. Therefore, although we have got the same relationship for relishing, today I am loving my son, and tomorrow my son may be the greatest enemy. There is no eternity of such love. Or the son may die. There is no eternity. Today I am loving some man or woman. It may break tomorrow. That is the defect of the material world. But in the spiritual world, the same relationship will never break. It will anandamruti vardhanam, simply increase. Simply increase. That is called perfection. That is called perfection. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya. Jatatam visiddhanam kaschid vettimam tattva. If we understand Krishna tattva, not superficial, here the word is used, jatas tattavabodhanam. Tattavabodhanam. Kindly explain to me that bhakti yoga by which we can fully understand the truth, absolute truth. Tattavabodhanam. So how that tattva can be understood? That is explained by Krishna. That janma karmam cha dibbam me jo janati tattva. So we have to understand Krishna tattva by truth. And how we can understand that Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, bhaktyamam vijanati javan jaschami tattva. This is tattva word. So, tattavabodhanam. The devotee is asking Kapil there, kindly describe that process of yoga by which we can understand in truth tattavabodhanam, not superficial. Tattavabodhanam. And in another place, the tattva is described in 3 ways. Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattam. Jajjnanamadhyam. They are not different. That is, everything is tattva. There are 3 kinds of tattva. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti sabdas. The very thing, tattva, is described in 3 features. Impersonal Brahma, localized Paramatma, and at the end, Bhagavan. So, understanding of Bhagavan means understanding of Brahma and Paramatma. But understanding of Brahma or Paramatma is not understanding of Bhagavan. Therefore, the Brahmavadis, the Paramatmavadis, they are impersonalists. They cannot understand the Supreme Being, personality of Godhead, Krishna. They cannot understand. That is the defect. Therefore, some yoga system, Jnana yoga system, or Dhyana yoga system, and there is Bhakti yoga system. That Bhakti yoga system is the perfect. And Jnana yoga system or Dhyana yoga system, that is partial understanding. Paramatma feature. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishtati. In that way, you can understand, you can come to the platform and understanding samas sarveshu bhuteshu. But that is not perfect. Still you have to go. Samas sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti lavati param. After realizing samas sarveshu bhuteshu, this principle, then you have to enter into the devotional, parabhakti. Parabhakti means transcendental. Bhakti means para. Bhakti does not mean material. The material, it looks like material activities, but it is not material activities. Just like the example can be given, just a man, a boy is flying kite, and he is, that is called the reel, latai. So sometimes he brings down the kite and sometimes he allows the kite to go. There are two kinds of plane. So similarly, the one kind of activities means you are becoming free from the resultant action of activities. And one kind of activity is you are becoming entangled. So that is also explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Jagyarthe karma annatra karma bandhana. If you work for Jagga, for Krishna, then you are becoming relieved from the resultant action of karma. But if you work for your sense gratification, then you are becoming entangled with the resultant action of your karma. Therefore, sometimes this bhakti yoga is misunderstood as karma. Mayavadi, they cannot understand. They think that bhakti yoga is also karma. These people are less intelligent. So, they are in the, because jnana yoga means bikarma or akarma. Akarma. There is no resultant action. That is the view of the Gyanis, Mayavadi philosophers. But because they see that the bhaktas, they are working also, just like ordinary man, therefore it is Maya. That is Mayavad. They think bhakti activities as Maya. Therefore we call them Mayavad. But actually bhakti yoga, if you act according to the shastric principles, if you act according to the order of your spiritual master in bhakti yoga, that is not karma. That is bhakti yoga, beyond this karma yoga. But they cannot understand. Just like Krishna described in the Shastras, Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vrikha lakha britesu surabhi ravipalayantam. Surabhi ravipalayantam, Krishna is very much fond of tending cows, surabhi cows. The Mayavadi will see, what is this Krishna? I mean, Brahma was builder. How is that? This Krishna, this boy in Vrindavan is being worshipped. Is spoken like the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How is that? He is taking care of the cows, this cowherd boy. Indra was also bewildered. Mujjanti, the Surya. To understand Krishna, even Brahma, Indra, they become bewildered. Therefore, Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya jatatam api siddhanam kaschid vettimam tattvata. We have to understand Krishna in truth, otherwise we will be bewildered. And for that reason, you have to hear from Krishna or his representative to understand Krishna. Otherwise, he will also be bewildered. So, if we can understand Krishna, that these activities of Krishna, dibbam, janma karma chame, dibbam, divine, they are not ordinary activities. If we can understand it, immediately we become liberated. Simply if we can understand the activities of this Krishna's dancing with the gopis, they are dibbam. They are not ordinary. Just like here also a young man wants to dance with many young girls. It is not like that. And because people cannot understand Krishna And if they hear about the dancing of Krishna with the gopis, they take it a concession. Now let us dance with young girls. And they are going to hell. Therefore, you have to learn from the proper person about Krishna's activities. If you learn Krishna from the professional and uneducated person, non-devotee, then you will go to hell. Therefore, immediately we should not try to understand Krishna's dealing with the gopis. It is very confidential. It is kept in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. That means you have to understand Krishna as he is by reading first 9 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam. Then you will be able to understand Janma Karma Cha Divyam. The Krishna's activities, they are not ordinary thing, they are divine, and if we actually understand, then immediately we become liberated. Janma Karma Cha Divyam, ji janati tattva. Therefore, here it is said, Kilisang Katichangani. How that Bhakti Yoga is situated and how many processes or branches are there. Kilisa Katicha Angani Jatas Tattavabodhanam. Then we can understand Krishna in tattva, in truth. That is required. That is Bhakti Yoga and Bhaktyamam Vijanati Java Andaschami Tattva. You somehow or other take to Krishna consciousness, engage yourself in devotional service under the direction of Shastra and spiritual master.